And away we go, Ridge Road. It is Champions League match time, and the evening will have that electric atmosphere, and let's hope the cheating doesn't spoil it. This to continue our quest for qualification to the first round knockout, which is as far as we made it last season. Oh, what a soft goal to concede. Sparta Praha have a shock lead. And I say shock because basically we should beat these, but Valencia has nodded them into the lead. Anana beaten. And the Ridge County defence beaten. See what happened. Play it. Little chip ball onto the head. Well, we've got it all to do now. Come on, Ridge County. It's not what the Ridge Road faithful would want to see. Gosling. McQuenna. Gosling. Buckley. Gabriel! Surely! It's not Gabriel, it's Kaproff. I got my men mixed up. Kaproff is playing today, obviously you'll have seen that. You'll have seen what kind of a turkey I looked then. Saying Gabriel. Kaproff with a lovely control, which gave him the room for the shot. And then rebound finished off on a tight angle between the goalkeeper and into the net. Lovely control. Just flicked up the ball, controlled it, wrapped his foot around it, got the shot in, and then finished from a tight angle. Ridge Road has seen 2 goals. It has seen Sparta Praha take a lead through Valencia's header, and then the equaliser from Professor Cruz. Buckley cuts across in front of his man. Cruz makes the run. Buckley chooses to get closer to the byline, gets the ball in. Missed the header. McQuenna. Pass back to Renteria. To Gosling. Looking to strike one. Busto. And as he tried to get the ball under control, the defender came across and just nicked the ball from him. Now, this player was the man to get that assist in. A lovely pass it was onto the head of Valencia, wouldn't it? Buckley stretches his legs in the open space. Buckley now. Busto, but he can't get the extra touch to steady himself after turning. The idea to play him in seemed to be right one, but didn't seem to have the time. Cannon really up for the game today, Cannon, so obviously he plays. McQuenna to Buckley. Busto. I didn't know whether to play the ball or try and get it onto his left foot, and in the end, ball taken off me. Stankovic has left his man. Supposed to have man marking. I don't know what that does. And they had to drag him back. The ball off the post, and Valencia. Was it Valencia who hit the post there? Looking for a second goal, if it was, wasn't it? Buckley. Busto. Surely Busto. Off the post again. And I'm not impressed with that. I keyed in the shot, you could see it was on the bar, and the game's made Prof run and take the ball away from the angle where it would have been an easier finish. Just felt like my control on that situation had gone. Prof should have hit the target there, Prof. Oh, game selected. What is it doing? Well, that pass was intended for Busto. There's no question about it. It was. And it selected the one who was least likely to get that as the recipient. I'm looking to play it, but the way that they're closing. Stankovic, deflection. Buckley swings in the corner to the back stick. Gosling to Requena. Requena square to Windhouse. Windhouse left foot. Off the Ridge County head. Busto. Buckley. I tried to turn away from the challenge there, but the defender got his foot across. Whether he went through the player to the ball or just plain got the ball, I don't know, but the outcome, he ended up with the ball. Busto chipped over the top. Busto looked for Buckley, found the touchline, throwing to Sparta Praha. Buckley deflected again. Buckley whips in the corner, this time to the centre. And two Ridge County players missed the bouncing ball. Better try a new trick, PES, because that one's getting old. And oh look, they have the ball. He didn't miss the high ball. Why does the game do that to your players? They just miss that high ball. It's infuriating. And your players missed the high ball. But their players didn't. Busto, surely. Ooh, good. Buckley drives in the corner to the near post. Requena. Oh, just trying to go around the last man. He would have been in a shooting position, but he's robbed him. Requena. 1-0. What am I saying? 1-0. 2-1. What I mean is we're leading by 1 goal. Right on the stroke of half time. Ridge County knocking on the door, and eventually they got their reward and broke it down for a 2-1 lead to take into the break. And we're into the second half at Ridge Road. Sparta Praha now. And what will their tactics be? Because they've looked pretty useful. Gosling. I think they just sat too deep and invited the pressure. Busto. Gosling. Slightly too much to the back. Renteria. Windhouse comes across to deliver the cross. Renteria. To Phil Tizino. Getting in across from deeper position. Almost fell, didn't it? On the chest, and Stankovic watches that one. Renteria. To Phil Tizino. To Requena, the goal scorer of the second goal. Requena's away. Requena's away. Challenge comes in. Buckley has come across to this near side, and he's challenged. He just stayed on him as he tried to wriggle round. Cannon comes across and just dispossesses him nonchalantly. Stankovic. Requena. Requena trying to get free. Phil Tizino now called into defensive duties. Cannon again getting a foot on it. Cannon comes shorter. Done well, Cannon, when he's being asked to do his job. He's done it very well. I think he's having a good game. Busto. Busto. Couldn't generate the power. Didn't really want to go taking the ball too far forward into the defenders that would have come up. Choosing instead to try and hold off the man coming in from behind. Busto now has a chance to hit one, but the challenge comes in. It came from behind. Tackle's flying in now. Cannon watches that. Cannon's going to have to be careful. And is. Distributes to Renteria. Renteria driving forward, but muscled off the ball. We tried to muscle him back. Gosling's gone off straight sorts of bullet. Did think about putting Sierra on. Chose instead to go with Gabriel. Renteria. And the other change. Prof. Prof gets free. Prof. He's missed. The other change was Leicester on the left hand side coming on. Gabriel wins the header. Prof. Was it Gabriel? Here is Gabriel, so it wasn't Gabriel with the header. It was Renteria winning the header. Doing very well. Setting up that little attack. Sparta Praha running out of time, 77 minutes, but there is still time, isn't there? Still time for Sparta Praha. Trying to push forward, which is what they need to do. Ridge County need to be careful here, need to be watchful. I don't think it's a good idea to sit and invite Sparta Praha on to us. I can't see the ball. I just couldn't see where it was. Onana grateful to receive that one. Leicester. Prof. Trying to find Gabriel, who's made the advance run. Only found the leg of the Sparta Praha player. Deflected out. Ball in. Cannon comes shorter. And the man who created Sparta Praha's first goal might have given Sparta Praha an equaliser. But he put his effort wide. Buckley set free on the right hand side. Buckley's ball in. Renteria does really well. Leicester almost wriggled round his man and got into the area. That was almost an opportunity. Viltazinho, and he finds Leicester now. And Leicester is looking for Gabriel, but that is not across enough. And the Sparta Praha defence will find that meat and drink. Across to the far side. For Sparta Praha. Buckley. Renteria, who's had a very good game. A very good game. Requena skips past one challenge, skips past the other, starts in one of those full flowing runs of his. But there is the final whistle. It is Ridge County 2, Sparta Praha 1. And they put up a tough resistance, I felt. I felt they played alright. And thankfully, it didn't seem to cheat too much. Prof, man of the match with a 7. See for the results shortly.